let me tie Jesus to the garden. And no, I'm not talking about the Garden of Eden, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and read this Bible verse to you, and then I'm going to explain what God laid on my heart to share with you today, okay? I am the true vine, and my Father is the true husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch in me that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, and that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He abideth in me, I in him. The same bringeth forth much fruit, for without me ye can do nothing. Okay, y'all, there's so much power in there. And this little stinker is trying to bite me. Okay. How many of you have a garden at home and you're growing fruits and veggies and all the yummy things for our body? Okay, do you know how much investment it takes into that garden? Literally, getting the soil right, plowing up the land, making sure your fertilizer's right. Seedlings, starting your seedlings. If you don't, planting your plants, helping them to establish, watering them, providing them with more nutrients, trimming them back if needed. Y'all, there's a lot that goes into a garden, right? A lot that goes into a garden. Have you ever drove by a field that has no water every day, that is just flourishing? Never wondered why? You guys, those fields are so seasoned. They're so seasoned that the investment has already been made. There's already been such a huge investment. So I have ties to farmers in my family, and knowing the investment that they have to do in between crops, right? So usually there's probably at least 3 crops in a year. And then each grow season for those 3 crops, there's details into that, right? But that field has been established year after year after year after year after year. So when you're planting your stuff the first year, it's so much harder. But when you get into year 10, the soil is already getting all this nutrients. It's already had so much investment into it. It's making your garden flourish, right? Remember, you can't do nothing without God. Nothing. Okay? When you wake up in the morning, you pray to God to get through your day. When you're washing the dishes, you thank God for that gratefulness to be able to do that. Because there's so many people that don't. When you go to bed at night and have a bed to sleep in, you better thank Jesus, because there's a lot of people that don't have a bed to sleep in. When you're asking God to get you through something hard, you got to give it up. You got to give it up for yourself, and you have just got to let the Lord do it. There's so many times that we say, God, take this from me. Take this from me. But you don't have enough faith in him to take that from you and to accomplish it in the right way, right? If you know there's a bill due and you don't trust in God, that bill's probably not going to get paid. But if you trust in God, there's going to be money. And I mean this like openly. Money is going to fall out of place of somewhere to help for that bill. Something will happen if you have full faith in God. But it's an investment. It is investment in reading the Bible every single day. Okay? Sometimes once a day, sometimes multiple times a day. You make this investment, right? So, if Jesus is the vine and he grows a stem off the vine, that stem has to drink from that vine. That stem has to get provided that nutrients from that vine. And then all of a sudden there's a leaf. Right? You can cut a whole branch and make a whole new beautiful plant off of one vine. Think of how many propagations come off of one mother plant. That mother plant is your Jesus. Okay? Just remember, yes, God is always there, but don't take advantage of it. Don't expect Him to provide for you if you're not giving yourself to Him and investing in Him and His Word. When you do that, you will flourish. You don't know how much feedback I have gotten back in the last 2 videos that I have posted regarding why is Jesus not listening to me? Why is God not answering my prayers? Y'all, I was in tears this morning at the amount of people that I have reached. One person, have reached. But guess what? I'm that stem that's producing fruit for others. This is my vine. I'm taking from this vine and passing it to you. Just wanted you to take a thought of that today and see how powerful it is. And I hope each and every one of you have a beautiful Sunday. And if there is anybody at all that I can pray for anything, no judgment, I'm here for you. Please reach out to me in DMs. Okay. I hope you have a blessed day.